So we're going to start with the Parasha meditation for Parashat Miketz. And today I was also teaching about the dreidel, about the sevivon, the little spinning toy that is a really ancient custom to play with that on Hanukkah. And the four sides of the sevivon with the four letters, they correspond to the four evil kingdom and the four shadow sides of our psyche. And a lot of people say, oh, we live in Israel, we should have it with a pay. But no, not really, because these four sides correspond to, well, these four letters correspond to the word Goshna. That was the place Yaakov sent. He sent Yosef to meet, he sent Yehuda to meet Yosef in Goshna. And it is the same four letters that is on the Sevivon, like the Nun, Nes, the Gimel Gadol, and the Hey, Haya, and then Sham over there. The Nes Gadol, Haya, Sham. These are the initials also of Goshna. You have to change a little bit the placement of them, and this is very deep because the gematria of those letters add up to Nachash, 358. He says that's the shadows, Nachash, the serpent, the primordial serpent, and that is about the shadow side of our psyche that we have to overcome. When we're able to overcome that, then we will overcome the evil exiles, each of the four evil kingdoms that exiled us. And so, and we will overcome them with the Mashiach, which also has the same gematria. And so does the name of Yud-K, Vav-K when it's multiplied with each other. Like Yud times Hey, Hey times Yud. Vav times Hey, Hey times Vav. Altogether, it also becomes 358. Pretty cool, isn't it? So, but if you change the shin with a pei, you mess up all of these deep Kabbalistic secrets. And that's just something very recently done by the various sellers, Zionists, modern Zionists, that, okay, now we're in Israel, it's here, it happened here. But it also happened there. I'm not like standing on the Temple Mount exactly, so I could still say it happened over there. You know, and even if I stand at the Kotel, I could point and say, it happened over there on the other side of the Kotel on the Temple Mount. And even if I do stay on the Temple Mount, I can point and say, it happened there in this specific place where we're not allowed to walk. And that's where the Holy of Holy was. That's where the sanctuary, that's where the Beit HaMikdash was, and we're not allowed to walk there, and that's where they found the cruse of oil. That's the miracle. In any case, Suzanne, you're cut off. So there's a few other things. So each of the four kingdoms correspond to one of the letters. And the letter of the first one is Babylon. That's the first exile. And Babylon corresponds to the Nefesh. Nefesh is our pipeline to Hashem. Babylonians cut us off from our pipeline when they destroyed the temple. So in that way, they affected the Beit HaMikdash. They affected the Nefesh. By destroying the Beit HaMikdash, they affected the Nefesh. We're created here to unify and to bring everything up to Hashem. The first exile destroyed our Nefesh, our pipeline. So we are really vulnerable now. They disconnected us from our source. And that is Nebuchadnezzar, that's the Nun for Nefesh. Then the second kingdom, the Persian and the Medians together. And the Persians, they were all indulging in the bodily pleasures, and that's the goof, and that's the gimel. And they wanted to destroy us physically, like Haman wanted. And then the Greek exile was about the sechel, that's the sin. And it was one of my students today that I gave this class, and she put it so beautifully, Sabrina, and she said, so first cut off from our source, so we're vulnerable, then they can kill us, God forbid. And then they brainwash us, like there's nothing left. And that's the Greek exile. And then the last exile is the Roman, which includes elements of all of it. And that's the one we're in now, unfortunately. And so all this connects with Yosef, because Yosef and Yehuda have to unite in order for us to have the Mashiach, which will overcome each of these snakes. And when we are able to overcome and elevate each of these four parts of our soul, our nefesh, our guf, our sechel, and then all of it, all of it together, then we will be able to overcome the shadow side of our own neshama, and we'll be able to overcome the evil exiles. Will have no more power. And so with this, we will go to the meditation for Parashat Miketz. Sit comfortably in your chair. Close your eyes, take several deep breaths, and let go of anything you may be holding on to. Breathing deeply and let go. Let go, let go. Breathe in Hashem's life-giving energy. Breathe out tensions, negativity, and worry. Inhale while visualizing the letter Mem, Mi. Exhale while visualizing Ketz, Miketz. It was at the end. We're looking forward to that end of days when all the power of the evil nations will finish. We're getting there. We're getting there. So let's repeat a few more times, breathing in me, the flowing water drawing out the essence of the word, and then Ketz, where the beginning is wedged in the end, because the word Ketz can both mean end, but it also means an edge. So an edge can either mean beginning or end. Allow yourself to go deeply into the darkness of the Ketz. Let the line of the kuf that extends below the line, right? Because both of the letters of Miketz, they have a line that goes below the line. So let the line of the kuf that extends below the line take you to those places of darkness and constriction you may feel in your body as you continue to inhale me and exhale Ketz. Go deeper into your body and allow yourself to get in touch with any pain or tension that you may be holding there. Zoom into the body part that is tense or painful and keep breathing. Me, Ketz, into whatever place in your body is tense. Allow the tension to gradually lift as you breathe yourself out of the constraints of your body. Ketz sam lechoshech. Hashem put an end to the darkness. Your body will no longer confine you. Inside of your heart, you feel a warm fuzziness of divine light. Breathe this light into each part of your body. to the breathing Miketz. As all of your tension evaporates, can you feel how each of your limbs from head to toe act as an extension and auxiliary to your soul? Focus your visualization on the letter Kuf. On the letter Tzadik, which looks like a tree. The duality of the branches of the letter Tzadi is united in its unified roots below. Get in touch with the dualities of your life. The branch is pulling you in different directions. Just as the branches are connected with the long root below the line, realize that your body and soul, the material and spiritual, are rooted in the unity of all, in the hidden reality below the surface. The lower line of the ending tzadi corresponds to the root of your soul, which encompasses all of you. Even your yetzer hara, the shadow side of your soul, has a spark of holiness that needs to be released. Breathe deeply and accept yourself completely, including your shadow side. Tune into one of the destructive desires rooted in your yetzer hara. It could be the desire for chocolate, a feeling of jealousy, a laziness to exert yourself, a lack of motivation to pray. Explore this feeling within you. Remember a situation when it had power over you. Look into yourself at that moment of embarrassment when your shadow side got the better of you. At the peak of your negativity, look for a spark of positive motivation. Perhaps you're craving for sweetness. Is craving the sweetness of being close to Hashem? Your jealousy could be rooted in your desire to grow and attain new heights that you see reflected in another. Perhaps your lack of motivation to pray is an expression of your desire to reconnect with Hashem in an even deeper way. Use the spiritual flashlight of Miketz as a search engine, looking for hidden sparks of holiness within the darkest part of your psyche. As you find these hidden spark one by one, keep breathing to the rhythm of me, cats, allowing the spiritual flashlight of me, cats, to become a magnet that extracts them from below to manifest them above. Let your hidden sparks of goodness buried in the darkness surface. Welcome these sparks back home one by visualizing and embracing your hidden goodness. Allow yourself to get in touch with your personal self-image. Notice how you feel about yourself as a complete being, one that embraces both divine and shadow sides of reality. Are you able to accept yourself completely, even your shadow sides? Okay, so here, oops.